Okay. All right. Yo, top of the morning. All right, I'm gonna have to click off and make sure this is actually like the audio's good, but let's see. Here, let's pull it up. Can I hear myself? Not yet. Oh no, I can hear myself. We're good. We're good. Hey, good to go. Oh yeah, let me make sure to smash that like button too. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hey, top of the morning. What's good, family? D Scurv, good morning. Top of the morning. Yesterday was month end and quarter end possible shenanigans. I wish I had kind of kept that in mind yesterday. I think, wait, yesterday was Tuesday. So on Monday, I grabbed a call. I grabbed like a 650 call. I want to say about, I don't know, it might have been around like 633. And I sold it yesterday. My first target was 641. And that's kind of where resistance was. But like there was something in me telling me like, oh yeah, I feel like we're gonna get some news or something's gonna happen later in the day. But I wasn't looking at all these factors. But I'm like, man, I was like, if I could have just left that, but it is what it is. Mobile home investors, top of the morning. Achoo. Hey, what's up, family? Mass 3DRC, top of the morning. Here, let's get in here. Like, let me see how I'm feeling. So right now we are opening the day up above this liquidity right here. So right now we got some support at 652. We come below 652. We probably gonna do some more falling. I think we can at least make a move to like 648. So that'll kind of be what I look out for on the SPY today. Hey Kong, top of the morning. Bro, I'm not sure if this is like because I'm in Spain or if this is just how YouTube is now, but they switched up the chat for me in the back end. I'm not liking it. All right, let's see. So we got Nvidia. I also wanted to look at what was it, Nike? Because Nike, I don't like hopping on things like right after earnings, but yo, Nike is at this level. I might go for this at open. This is oh wait, it's a little bit lower. Well, it's already lower than that, but Nike is at, bro, it's back to 2015. It hasn't been this low since, bro, it hasn't been this low since I graduated high school. That's insane. I could have bought Nike in high school, gone on a whole journey, and now I'm able to snag it at the same price. A who said, wait, why are you in Spain now? I'm out here visiting his family and stuff, so I'm out here, and then like also have some friends coming through while we're here too. So just out here in Spain. That's why well actually I don't think y'all are missing too much, but that's why the live streams are to those of you who catch the daily lives. That's why they're kind of all over the place. I think like last Friday, bro, they got cut extra short because it was lunchtime. It's kind of lunchtime right now, but I told them ahead of time, like, so they didn't know. Oh no, I didn't move. I'm still in I'll still be in Dallas. But yeah, I wanted to look at Nike. Um Nike, I was thinking of getting like I'm looking at getting like a maybe like a month of time on it and just grabbing a call, maybe grabbing like a few contracts. And then also I was wanting something for what was it, BBAI? Let me see. I want to leap on BBAI, like one or two. So this isn't like it's not necessarily at any levels yet, but I think I want to like do what I refer to as like planting seeds. I want to like plant the seed with BBAI. Mass 3DRC Spain is kind of like Nebraska. I had no idea there were a lot of hills in Nebraska. But yeah, I'm definitely on a hill. Definitely on a hill right now. Um yeah, my family is staying like or they live like a little over a quarter mile up the hill from where my wife and I are staying. So it's like I've been walking back and forth between, and it's like, walking up that hill, it's like, ooh, I've been wanting to run, but haven't really had the time. But here, I'm gonna let y'all know. I probably like if I'm day trading today, I'm looking at the spy. I'm looking at the spy. Hey, problem child, Omaha, baby. Hey, shout out to Omaha. I've never been to Nebraska, but one day. But shoot, I remember when I played football, I used to call say Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. I don't know. I think that was like offense or something. Offensive players, something to do with the I don't know. It was never relevant to me. Up in the sandhills, okay. Hey, I clearly need to learn some more. But yeah, to start the day off, I'm probably gonna grab a call on BBAI, just like elite. So this is nothing to be focused on. Nike, this will probably be something like could could pay off in a week, could pay off in a couple days. But I'm probably gonna get about a month of time on something on Nike, and then SPY. Like if I'm trading today, it'll probably be the SPY. So we'll give the market 15 minutes or so, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna be trading today. Steelers 43. What's up, family? How y'all doing? How you doing, family? Feels like it's been forever. Nike maintain that perform by Tesla. Yeah, nice Nike. Mm. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hesitate with that. I'm not. I don't care if Nike ends up dropping some more. I'm gonna get some of that. Dude, I'll go to like a 5 minute on that just to curious what it's looking like. All right, so market opens in. Wait, where's my little countdown? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I see the countdown. We're good. All right, so market is open. Let me see what these Nike contracts are looking like. I'm curious. Wait, so today, hey, happy April Fool's Day, y'all. Hey, don't fall for the trick. All right, let me see these contracts update. Then I might kind of go in. We'll see. Okay, Nike, go on. Drop down some more. Bro, are these things gonna update? Yeah, sometimes these option chains take a moment. Yeah, Nike selling off a little bit. Okay, let's go. Can we get an update in the option chain? Let's see. All right, so we got Nike, Nvidia going for the low to start the day. We zoom in on the SPY. SPY kind of in the middle of its range. Honestly, this low over here this 652 could be an area to go for a call too. Hey, these curves said loud and clear. Appreciate that. Appreciate the feedback. Bro, I'm gonna need Nike to this option chain. Here, let me back out, go back in. Bro, I don't know if I'm this option chain's not updating. Let me check the SPY to make sure it's not me. I know some option chains. Oh no, the SPY is moving. Okay. We'll let that do what it does. But yeah, take another look at this Nike. Where you at? Yeah, Nike trying to sell off. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit more than I'd want. Oh, hold up. Those Oh, we got some nasty spreads on these contracts. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, these contracts have some what's the wallet? What's the VIX looking like? Oh no, the VIX isn't like crazy high or anything. All right, might need to let these option chains chill out a little bit. Okay. We got the bid and the ask closing up a little bit. Here, let's try this. See if I get filled. If I get filled for that, that's kind of crazy. I don't think I'm gonna get filled. All right, we got the SPY trying to move up. The cues were kind to me. Hey, yeah. Hey, the calls were. Hey, what? Hey, how far you ride? I know the calls on things were going crazy yesterday. It's like I'm looking. It feels late in the day to me. I'm like, oh, mentally exhausted, and I'm like, yo, the market is still moving. I'm like, man. Hey, what's up, Romero? Top of the morning. Bro, I'm still waiting on these contracts. Oh, let me check a closer date. Bro, these Nike contracts, they got some serious spreadage to them. Okay, Nike's still moving down. You got the SPY moving up. Shoot, if the SPY wants to come and retest, oh no, pre-market high. I think I had that too high. If they want to come retest that pre-market high, I might grab a cheap little zero DT put. Might play grab both ends of the range. Just see what happens. I kind of don't trust us being up here. If we zoom out on the SPY here, let's go to the daily. Notice like our pre-market resistance area is still like that would be a retest or like kind of like a wick of this potential wick for the 200 moving day average. We go to the 4 hour. We also have some resistance up here at 661. So it's like if we come into that, that's also like that's like easy money. If we come to that today, I'm probably like I'll probably grab a stronger short. I think that would actually be amazing. But yeah, let me get back in a little closer on the SPY. So SPY in the middle of this pre-market range. We got the Dixie down on the day. Here, let me pull that up over here. All right, so the Dixie's coming down, so that's actually reason to keep going up. Actually, VIX is down. Also, we'll have to give it a little bit to see. You said this. You said this could still be a lower high on the 4 hour. So here, let me see. Kind of depends. Cause I would say yes, like yes it could, because you still got this area right here, the 661, and you do have like these kind of breaks on these candles that kind of close blue, but also like this does look like a pretty continuous down. So you could argue the range is from here. So, and honestly, it looks like we clearly just like broke beyond that. So it's not a clear. So this pre-market resistance, honestly, I'm probably leave it alone more. Like we might push up more. Here, let's see. What's up, everyone new to the channel? Trying to hey, what's up, Ira? Ira? Yo, Ira, while you're here, if you have any questions or like any chart concepts that you see me talking about that you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask. I'll slow it down, try to explain. Hmm. All right, let's see it. Let's see if I can get one of these. See if I get filled. Oh, I got filled. Okay. All right, so let me share that with the family real quick. Just grabbed a Nike call expiring. Mm, paid 175 per share. There we go. All right, so I got that, and we'll kind of give that some time and see if anything occurs with that later on. But I just wanted to get in on that. Miss Williams, or yeah, Miss Williams, you said puts on spy today. Will it happen today? I'm not fully sure. I guess it kind of depends on the pace of things. Um, the case for puts looks like they're getting increasingly better. There is a small potential, like I would consider going small at this pre-market resistance. If we can make it to 661, I would actually get a I would actually go in on puts where like, hey, I might actually swing this. But I would probably try like a day trade amount at this 657 63. And a day trade amount for me with the level of confidence I have right now, probably anywhere from like 50 to 70 cents per share, $50 $70 for the trade. I'm not my confidence isn't that high on that. So but if we get up to 61, it's like and I get a couple weeks on it, I'm pretty confident that we will have some kind of pullback. Now I'm not sure what kind of opportunity there will be like to get out of said pullback, but yeah, I'm pretty confident there will be some kind of pullback from that. You said good morning. Which option again? So I grabbed the $47 call on Nike expiring like a month away, but wait, oh hold up. I didn't even finish posting. Yeah, expiring like a month away. But I'm not necessarily expecting anything from that today or not even necessarily this week. I think I'm also about to grab one on BBAI to just because I want one. Let me see. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm already down on that Nike call, so I may end up averaging down on it. Yeah, I'll have to watch that call, but see. Huh? I don't know what I was trying to say. I don't have enough buying power. Should have way more than enough. Bro, what's going on? Oh, hold on, y'all. All right, so we got the SPY coming down. All right, also just grabbed a January 2028 BBA call. I grabbed the $5 strike. And I'm gonna just sit on that for some time. All right, so Nike's moving lower. Honestly, I probably don't want to watch that. So I'm gonna change this to oh, we got the PCE about to come on the scene. I want to see what that's like. You said what do I see with Microsoft? Yeah, we'll check that out in a second. Let me just real quick post about just update the family and grab the BBAI. Just grabbed a BBAI $5 call expiring January 2028. Paid 1.40 per share. All right, let's see. All right, you said Microsoft. Okay, so Microsoft selling off this morning. Hold up, let's go to 4 hour. So we got a little pullback on Microsoft. Honestly, Microsoft kind of looks like how the SPY did, whereas like Microsoft pulled up above this liquidity area and it's selling down. Uh, I would say a lot of the move that I would have looked from for this liquidity that was right here. Wait, ooh, I don't know. Maybe it can come to like 660 or 165 or 365 or so. but it looks like a lot of that move has been made already. Let's see. Here, I can look at it on a 1 hour too. Yeah, it looks like there's support around like 365 or so. You also have the EMA around like a little higher, but I probably look to like just looking at support and resistance. You got support around like 365.50 or so on that Microsoft. All right, where'd that PCE open up? Okay, PCE opened around like 70 or 0.74. Let's see, the dollar still kind of holding this level a little bit. Done with the first 15 minutes of the day. Let's see how the day is looking for different kind of assets. So yeah, Microsoft selling off, or it's in the red. Yeah, might end up being a red day. Let's see. So dollar coming down, VIX, PCE. So we didn't really push or make any new range in that first 15 minutes. So it looks like we're playing with that range. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, so MSN said, "What's up?" Held SoFi overnight, up $18. I'm out. Hey, way to start the day off with some profit. Oop, hold up. Looking at XYZ as well. Was it dipped? XYZ. Feel like I remember not liking XYZ. Let's see. Oh, block square or whatever. Oh, okay. Got a little upward trend on the 1 hour. Okay. Well, yeah, it's at some resistance now. April, top of the morning. Yes, let's have a very prosperous day. Coming, trying to come down though. Trying to come down. And thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying. I'm trying. Be real. Yo, I have not had much time to myself. Feels like I've been go, 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 go. I would have had more live streams if had what is it? Had I actually had like some chill time. I thought I was gonna live stream this Friday, but apparently the market's closed. So, I guess this is the live stream for the week. If I happen to be open tomorrow, y'all might catch me pop up, but as of right now, I don't think I'm gonna be here tomorrow. It's not my intention. But yo, if I just happen to be here, I'll be like, yo, let's go live. Kind of could have been live yesterday a little bit, like it open, but there were like people here. would have been a little weird. See, so we had a good pop of volume on that first candle, or a good. We had the volume come in. Not really seeing too much going on right now. I was trying to stay on my schedule for my Dallas schedule, but this morning I woke up at like a time I would say is like it would be sleeping in for me in Dallas, but also it's like, yo, I woke up without my alarms. So I would say I am now kind of adjusted to this schedule. Not looking forward to adjusting back. But Meta had a move. So first candle of the day, we go up to like 656. We came down to 653. So since we've opened, we've kind of traded in like or that first whatever we traded in that we traded in a $3 range. Here, I'm gonna try to get a better look on the spot. Let me take a look at AMD. I see AMD trying to put in some work again. So AMD just crossed up on the 13 and 48. Uh like this move down over here on the 4 hour. There is some liquidity here, but they also did just cross. So I would think, I don't know, say it pushes down or gets kind of held back. I think we could come back and retest like 204, 205. That's not anything I would go for, but I think that could happen. But AMD looks good right now. I'm just let my shares do what they do. Nvidia 175. All right, SPY trying to come back down, getting held back. Let me see what the SPY looks like on the 5. Oh yeah, those EMAs are flat on the 5. hold on, let me see. Hey, okay, so the vote on the day. All right, so we got 35% red, 55% green, and 10% break even. We got the PCE trying to push back up. Let's check. Fear and greed up to 17. Still in extreme fear. All right, y'all. I gotta step out for a second. The doors out here and the doors in here and out here in Spain. You need a key to or at least where I'm staying at. And it was like this when I was in Portugal. You need like a key to get in your house. Like if you don't have a key, like you can't turn the handle. So I gotta go let my wife in. I'll be back, y'all. All right, we back. Okay. All right. So it does not look like I missed a thing. All right. So one thing to note, we do have the dollar. Looks like it's trying to like creep back up. So if we can get the dollar to like kind of creep up, show some strength, and we can get the SPY to kind of creep up too, that'll be kind of like an easy kind of like indicator, like, oh yeah, it's going to be a good time to grab puts. But also, another thing that I'm looking at is we got this PCE is trying to rise. The higher that PCE goes, the more it's kind of like, oh, maybe we want to prepare for some sort of move to the upside too. So right now, I'm not really expecting like too much from anything from what I'm saying just right now. Here, let's see. Yo, Nike's kind of staying pinned. Honestly, that's something I would expect it to be that way for the rest of the week if it doesn't fall lower. But I feel like it's already at a like really low level, so I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't fall lower. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, that's turned on. All right, so my wife brought me some food. I was supposed to eat lunch, but lunch was happened to be at the time that I scheduled the stream. I'm like, yo, we gotta hold through. Got to be here for the stream. So guess I'm about to sit here and snack a little while we wait for some good movement. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna watch the dollar on a 5. Okay, yeah, nice little uptrend. See if we can make some new highs. That'd be something right there, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Okay. All right, SPY at 655. I think. Hold up. Let's see. SPY opened today. Yeah, it's back where it opened. Opened at 655. Yo, it's really pulling out all the stops down. Maybe should have been here the last day of March. But it wasn't I don't think it was doing too much at market open yesterday either. But I'll also say like after like the first couple hours of the market being open, being over here conceptually, like the timing of the day in the market, but it just feels like it's not time to trade. So it's like I thought about like, oh yeah, let me do like my midday stream, but for me this is midday now. It's like 4 p.m. right now. Adobe down to 239. I think I'm still dollar cost averaging into that. Let me see. All right, so hey, we do have the dollar. The dollar's trying to move up. All right, so if the spy wants to like stay here, or if the spy wants to move up, this is kind of a good look on the day for anyone trying to trade. But I do want to know we're on the 5 minute and the next level for it to take out the dollar wise. If we can get a move up like 2 cents, That would be something. Then like 3 cents. Then the next real piece gonna be like another what, like 14 cents up from here. But that's a larger move for the dollar. So we'll see how this momentum goes. And gold's kind of on the rise again. So SPY back to 655, back to open. Hey, this morning is looking like a non-event. They said they gave us a little bit too much of a show yesterday. But I will say odds are we will come back and at least touch pre-market resistance or pre-market support. Which way will we go? I don't know. Ideally, to me, we come back to that resistance, but that's just what I would prefer, because I still think we're coming down. But on the day, who knows? We're legit in that area where it's like there is no. You said why are the puts so high on the SPY? Here, let me take a look at something real quick. All right, so the VIX is low, but usually when you see that, it's like we do still have the PCE. The PCE is elevated. So the call to put ratio, there are a lot of people holding puts. So typically when anything is high, it's supply and demand. So there are, let's just say there is a high demand for puts. Clearly I'm like I say, I'm looking for it to come down. Clearly I'm not the only one. If we go back to it, we are in extreme fear. This was at 17 earlier. It got even closer to 16. And wild thing is, like usually at the PCE of like point A, I'd be like looking and getting ready for us to come down. But if we look at kind of the last few days, like Friday, for instance, we were at 0.96. Yesterday, we were at like 0.9. And it's like we did like come up and we did kind of sell off a little bit. But when I say sell off, I mean the PCE came down. But I feel like, we'll probably get something soon above 1. But yeah, just where we're looking at, if you look at the market structure of things, the 13 has crossed below the 200 moving average on the daily. And this 200 moving average has a very, very high likelihood of serving as resistance. So now that we are trading below this 200, we've gotten these candles below this 200 and whatnot on the daily. A lot more people are probably looking at the market as like, well, it's we're obviously in a downtrend, but it's like they're probably looking at it more like, yo, this is where we want to get puts. We're about to get paid. May not know exactly when it's going to happen, but if you're trading with the trend, puts are going to be the move. So ideally, you're kind of waiting for it. For me, it's like really, it's just like, oh, do you want puts at 650, 751? That's somewhere I might go for it. Which I think that does kind of line up with where that daily moving average is. But we also got a little support up here at 661. So I don't know, but yeah, you said why it put so high on the spy. Let me take a look at those. Like I was looking like I want to take a trade, but I'm like, shoot, if they are that high, do I want to take a put? Let me see what the zero DTs look like, just out of curiosity. Oh, my goodness. Wait, no, wait. It's not like cheap, but it's not like too bad. So I would say the price of the options are actually relevant with where the VIX is. So I would say the VIX being at 24, while it does seem kind of low compared to where it has been like recently in the recent weeks, this is still like an elevated VIX. I would say like a low VIX or a regular VIX, like maybe like 12, somewhere in that area. So the VIX is still like decently high. So I would say you could just look at the VIX and say that. It's just the fact that we've seen it in this range for so long, it doesn't even seem right. You said, do you think SPY is about to hit 651? Bro, I think we need to see some motion first. I personally would like to see it go up first. So first, we need to see SPY get out. If you say, do I think it's going to hit it like by Tuesday next week? I would say yes. But I would say like if we're looking at today, I don't know. And then if we're looking at the week, I guess tomorrow's the last trading day of the week, so I really have no idea. Like it's hard to make calls like that. I don't necessarily see any reason, like any direct reason for volume to flow through or to flow in. So on the day, pre-market low is 652. So as of right now, I'm gonna say no unless some conditions get met. So I don't think it's gonna hit 651 right now. If things change, my answer might change, but just the way things are now, I don't even see anything leading to that. But yeah, you can see on the day since we've opened just like a steady drop in volume. Like All this volume down here. Okay, half of that. The next 15, a little below. Did we just start this candle? Okay, it is a fresh candle, but the volume is like, it's coming down. Calm 1111. What's up, family? Hey, glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. That's what they're there for. So yeah, hope they help a lot. And I hope you have a great trading journey. Hopefully you're a lot more responsible than I was when I first started trading. Because options, they can really change your life. Like whether it be for the better or worse. It's like I've experienced kind of both ends of that. Like there was a point in my life when it was like, yo, if I hadn't traded options, I would have a lot more money. But now it's like, oh, because I trade options, it's like I have a lot more optionality, a lot more freedom, and a lot more possibilities. So it's kind of weird how something that something can start off. Actually, I'm gonna be real. Options was a strength in the beginning, not because I understood what I was doing, but just because it was like printing money in the beginning. Then I went on a fat losing streak. Let's say years of losing with some profits mixed in there. And then I actually started learning technical analysis, which honestly came way too late. Or way later than it should have. Not way too late, because I still got a lot of life ahead of me, if God says the same. But now it's just like it's this unlock that, it's like you have something that used to be like a great weakness, and now it's like an unending strength. So it's cool. Any of y'all struggling out there, if you feel like you're having a hard time and don't think you can do it, hey, try to flip your perspective. Look at what's going wrong, and I'll say you can do it. There's a lot of people that do kind of do it are the ones that just kept going. All right, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Okay, Pitbull. I don't know. That's on. I know it's probably a saying, but I know Pitbull said that in a song, so I'm just like, just makes me think of Pitbull. People say that. Do you think the SPY is about to hit 651? Got a contract for 653. So here, let's zoom in and look at the SPY real quick. So I already said no to your question. I don't know like how it is. Like something needs to change on the SPY if it's going to hit 651. I'm not saying it can't, but right now something needs to change. So I was just on the 15, just dropped down to the 5 just to like kind of look and see. So now looking at the 5, right here, let me go back to 15 real quick. We can see, hey, the SPY is kind of sideways. Like it's been we're between 656 and 653 since we've opened today. And kind of looking at that, since we've opened once again, this is our range. This is where we are between these blue lines. All right. If we get even tighter on there after the first 30 minutes of market open, this is where we are. Here, I'm gonna clear these out just because it gets a little messy. It already is, but it's like, we're really trading between 655 and about 654. until we can like get a candle like confirmation outside of this range, there is legit nothing to do. Like if you're trading the SPY, you shouldn't be doing anything. Like right here, the people who are winning are the people selling the contracts. They can keep it here as long as they want. I would say good thing about this is like when you have sideways movement, know that the stock is charging up for a bigger move. But also, yeah, this is where options turns against you. So ideally, if you're in a trade that's moving sideways and you don't have like if this is a day trade, you're getting destroyed right now. Like assuming you don't have time on your contract. If you have like a day or two or more, you might be doing all right. But one other thing I want to like kind of point out is like outside of the fact that we are like moving in this range, I do want to point out that there is also like an upward trend going here. If you were to try to draw like a line through the bottom, like we did kind of come and dip below it a little bit right here, but overall there is an upward trend. So you could also look at it kind of like this, forget this other line, and just say, hey, there is an upward trend. Let me try to slide this over a little more. Okay. So yeah, we got an upward trend, and you can try to look for that or like look for a potential like break or confirmation below this if you're looking for downside. But yeah, as of right now, like you can call this trend line your support because support does look like it's getting increasingly higher. And resistance is currently about 655, a little bit above it. And until you get out of this, don't expect anything. We got the dollar pulling back right now, so could start moving up some more. Do see the Qs pulling up. SPY's still kind of chilling, but right now it's looking like we're trying to like prepare for upside. And then maybe if we can get to this high up here, first place I consider a put. Next place is going to be up here at 661. 661. I really like a put up there. And a SPY call, stop loss set for $10, paid 34. XYZ creeping up. Hey, good stuff. And calm 1111. Appreciate that. Mm. Still eating this food. Nice. It's good stuff. All right, we got the SPY testing that trend line. And what happens? Gets pushed back up. It's the power of a trend line. Just holding us up. Yeah, so we're still here moving, moving between these ranges, between these levels. US ISM spent to reporters. I don't think Middle East is only major factor causing high costs. All right, hey, we're testing this. Hey, we might be about to come down. Who knows? Nah, hey, we're just testing the line right now. Let me take a look at this Heiken Ashi. Emson said they 100 my stop loss. I don't even think it did dip for a second. They just took your SPY money and it's still up. Only up 8 on the day. Honestly, that's probably actually nah. I was gonna say that's probably more than I'm up on the day, but since it's a green day for the market, nah, I'm definitely up more than that. Yeah, yeah, I'm up. Hey, I'm in the green, $1 on that BBAI call too. But yeah, we're chilling right now. Market ain't going anywhere. Honestly, PCE's not moving too much either. And the dollar's pretty flat too. Like it was making some good movement, but then it just stopped. Hmm. It's no longer. You said, "Can I apply what you're showing?" Right? Here we can pull it up. I'll pull it up right here below this. Um, you should be able to. It'll look a little different, but yeah, you should be able to. Wait, you said XSP? I appreciate that, Calm 111. Thank you very much. Um, which XSP are you trying to look at? It's like it should be able to. Are you trying to look at are you trying to look at SPX? Wait, why does this stuff look so different? Hold up. Hold on, I gotta options indexes. Okay. Wait. Hey, First Timothy, top of the morning. Yo, happy to see you come through. Yeah, Calm 111. Let me know let me know about the what is it? Let me know about like what asset you're looking at. I know you said XSP, but nothing came up for some reason. But yeah, we got the SPX right here. And let me try to draw something similar. So you can see here it's similar but different because you have a little bit more data on the SPY. You said nah, the 1/10 SP 500. Said 1/10. So it's supposed to be XSP. That's the actual ticker. Oh, okay, I see it now. All right. So yo, it looks similar. Let me take it to the 5 minute. All right, so if you look here, oh wait, hold up. We're do want to call out we're kind of testing on the 5 minute on the SPY. We're kind of testing this resistance. But charting the chart is a little bit different because you can see we get pre-market data from the SPY, but you don't get that from the SPX or SXP. And you can probably draw a trend line, but it's not going to be like the same deal. Let me see. So like here, let's try. Oh no, it's like a different situation. So honestly, with this I would probably like you see how we have this 13 EMA right here. I would probably just look at this 13 EMA. Like notice, like it rides that pretty heavy for a trend. So we do have this gap up, and I would say like you can probably like support and resistance look like it works, but the trends it doesn't look like it trends the same way. And hey, top of the morning. Top of the morning. One and 1/10 SPX. All right, so we're still being held down at this 651 level. Hey, very welcome, very welcome. Here, let me use some more of this real quick. Let's see. All right, so hold on. Got a little. Yo, we're still just bouncing between these levels. Yeah, this trend line is still holding up. And this resistance area is still holding as well. Bro, honestly, I think this is gonna be the show, y'all. This is gonna be the action. Yo, I was just saying like, oh, I wonder when Euro closes. But I'm in Europe. So now I know Euro close. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Yeah, so Euro close. It's gonna be 5:30 here. Oh, hold up. Hold up. We got a candle opening below the trend line. What does this mean? Is it gonna live there? Oh, let me take it to a 15-minute real quick. It's still at the 13 on the 15. Yeah, so we got our first candle like kind of opening below, but I don't like to trust moves like this on the 5. On the 15, it looks like it could just be a little pullback. Nothing major, but time will tell. But also, it's like, oh, if this were something someone was trying to go for, oh, hold up. Also, let me draw this other level because this was where I said it was happening. The other level, like when I said we were moving between support and resistance. All right, so we're testing that other one. What's the volume looking like? There's no real volume though. But yo, it's pulling back. It is pulling back. So SPY is currently at 654. So it's now back to that other level. So now on the 5, it's looking like we're breaking. We still got 3 minutes on this 5 minute candle. A possibility I would like to potentially entertain is like, yo, we got our break here. Yo, possible retest to the other side of this EMA or this trend line. And if it wants to go down some more, maybe. I will just have to see. All right, so back to that support. Oh, I'm over here grabbing like I have an actual mouse to move around. I just got a trackpad. But yeah, if you look at the Heiken Ashi over here, you can see we're still moving in this range. All right, so pushing back up to that trend line area. All right, so that might be the retest. It's either going to be a retest or it's going to be a fake out. Yeah, because it's trying to push back above that trend line. All right, we're back where we opened the day at 655, sitting pretty flat. Market up 450 on the day, but from open, we're pretty flat. Okay. Oh, hold up. I turned my head for half a second. We're moving up a little bit. I don't know is there news? There's some kind of catalyst? I don't know. There was a little pop in volume. Here, let me check Forex Factory real quick. Make sure there's nothing that's supposed to be going on right now. No. We got crude oil inventories like 10 minutes ago. Oh, no. Okay. Coming back down. Okay, so yes, D-Scurve. Very, very much so a chop fest today. Very much so. A lot of fest being chopped or a lot being chopped at this fest today. All right, so yo, as of right now, we're still respecting that trend line. Ooh, hold up. Okay. You said what about Google? Yeah, let's see. I feel like they recently just came to a level where I like really liked it. Oh no, they came like right there. Hold up. What was wrong with the way I drew it? Oh, nah, I came really close to the level. Like I was like really liking this level right here. This 270.52. It came so close to that, and then I was just pushing up. So Google next area resistance going to be about 302, 303. But I still say like there is still room to kind of push down. So Google just had a pretty solid move up. I'm really leaning towards the market coming down if I'm being real. The cold top of the morning. Do I have any puts for SPY today? Not yet. I need the SPY to come up more. I'm not grabbing puts. Like if I'm going for a day trade, I might consider it at 650, but honestly, because of the time, probably wouldn't. But if SPY gets to 650 or 661 today, or like even close to that, I'll probably grab a put to swing with a couple weeks on it. But I'm not I'm not gonna, what is it? But I'm not just gonna like go for something because if I grab something with no time, I'm just giving the money up. I think that's nah. So I did that last Friday. I grabbed like a zero DTE, but I sold out before the day was out, and I'm glad I did because it ended up not going anywhere. Calm. So right now I am currently in Spain. I'm here like visiting family, and I have like friends kind of coming through to visit me like while I'm here too. So right now I'm not able to do this like consistently, but after like I guess like getting back to like May, I'll be back to doing this every day. Monday through Thursday is usually private in my Discord, or it's like on YouTube, but it's like the link just goes out privately. And then every Friday is usually public for free. This whole month, anytime I go live, it's just going to be up, but it's going to be a little bit more sporadic. It'll probably be like at market open this month, but it's like the days that I actually go live is kind of like I want to on Fridays, but the market's not open this Friday. And then um yeah, I guess that leaves like 2 or 3 more Fridays, assuming that I don't travel back on like the last Friday. I don't know what day it is I travel back. Nicole, top of the morning. Wait, why are these contracts getting out of order for me? That's or not the contracts, these chats. Let me switch it to live chat. Let's see. Sorry, I already answered the question about the SPY puts. Tesla calls for a zero DTE. If there's no like reason for a catalyst, I would probably say probably not on the zero DTE. Yeah, I personally would go probably not, but no reason you can't. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's just I'm a little busier than I like. Like to have some downtime. Colin, you said I want in. What's required? Um, I'm gonna be real right now. Calm. I would tell you to. I would encourage you to wait until the end of the month. Like I can drop the link for it, but I would just say like yeah, I would encourage you to wait till like the end of the month. Let me see. So yeah, that's the link for it. But this month I don't think it's of value because it's like I normally take trades that are, I would say, a little bit cheaper, but because I'm on the go, I want to get more time, so they cost more money. And also, I'm not watching my trades as closely because I'm not like just at the charts like that. So it's like I would say like I will wait a few weeks before I like got in on that personally. And then just like if I were to do anything right now, I would like go on this video, scroll down, click on the bell notification icon, and once that bell, whenever you see an alert like that I'm live, I would just kind of hop in on that. Said 10-4, extra thirsty, can't go back to work mentally or physically. Kind of know how that feels a little bit. But yeah, I would say like the real value with that is kind of like the Zoom calls. We have like Zoom calls every Wednesday at like 7:30. But I have to check the interest today and check the interest because it's a little bit tougher while I'm traveling. But yo, if there are people interested in it tonight, we can make it happen. Let's see. All right, so we're coming down on the dollar, which might be more bullishness. I know people are kind of leaning towards puts, but yeah, that dollar coming down will push us up more. Kind of would like to see that, to see the dollar push up more. Here, let me come to the 15-minute on the SPY. We're still riding this trend line. Let me extend this real quick. Yeah, so we're still riding this trend line on the 15. Like we get an actual break on this. But and we'll have to see where this candle closes, but it's looking like we might be out of this range, this 654 to 655 kind of range we've been moving around in. Here, let me check back in on Nike. I'm a little curious to see if it's moved at all. This could be the sideways day Trump until Trump speaks more than likely. Um, yeah, that's one thing that's been a little bit tough for me is the uh the timing of him talking, man. It's like it feels like I gotta like hold in more. But really it's just I need to be cool with just missing out. Here, I'm gonna take another look at Nike just to see like Nike's still moving down. So I'm gonna see like if I average down on that, like where I do it at. That's insane. All right, let's see. That's from the Discord this morning. Okay, so this is kind of next level actually. Did we pass it already? Are we already there? Shoot, I might get a second one. Let me see how much it is. What is like 120? Yeah, I'll go for one more. All right, so I just grabbed another one. So now I got two of those Nike contracts. Yeah, I gotta get the monthly contracts just to oh just to have some swings kind of pop off. I would think either next week or the week after Nike can have some kind of recovery. I think Nike could at least recover to oh what like 52, but also I don't think 60 is out of the question. But yeah, this so kind of the next good level. Okay, yeah, we got the spy trying to move up. Yeah, so beyond where Nike is now, it's another level at like 42, 40. And really after that, it's just bro, I don't know. Actually, Nike, like yo, when you look at it on the what is this? Bro, hold on, I'm gonna have to move like hide these volume bars. Yeah, Nike is over like it's a little in oversold territory. Let's see. Yep. It's at about 28 on the weekly. Last time Nike was at 28 on the weekly. Let's see what happened. Okay, had like hold on. 4 weeks later was at 35. Where'd that go? Oh, honestly, it didn't really go too crazy, but it did have a push from 52, 50 to the oh yeah, that's more than enough move for me. All right, so we got the spy almost back to 657. So we got it pushing up. Y'all, we're still riding this trend line I was talking about, but yeah, we do have upward movement right now. Hey, if we can get there quick enough, I might consider a put here at this 650, 750 area. See what my day trades are looking like. SR, you said my spot's at 656. Like where it's trading right now? Or are you talking about like your charts for like where the resistance is? All right. All right. So moving down on the dollar. Still got 4 minutes on this 15-minute candle, so we haven't confirmed yet. But we have confirmed riding this trend. We are 100% riding this trend line. Let me just take that, extend that on out. All right, so back to 656.45. All right, dollar's not really coming any lower. At least not right now. Apple's App Store crackdown on coding puts it on the wrong side of history on AI coding. What's the crackdown? Hold up. Oh, hold on. We got this spy trying to push up. I'm gonna hold off reading that. Yeah, we trying to close this 15-minute candle strong. Here, I'm gonna get rid of these other two lines. I don't think they're relevant anymore. I can still see it if we come back to it, but this trend line is where it's at. Oh, I still need to update and say I grabbed the second one. Those those Nike contracts. What I get it for? Like 128. Yeah, got that 128. All right. Oh, PCE's okay. It's moving up now. Okay. Oh yeah, we just got some acceleration there. So we okay. Yeah, so we pushed up, and then I guess either someone sold some calls or someone sold some puts or bought some puts. I don't know. But the ratio is getting closer to one. Calls aren't outnumbering the puts by as much anymore. Well, markets rocket higher on optimism. Iran war could end soon. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Trump will just come through and then just speak about the noise. But yeah, just speak about that. Oh, then we're not quite where we thought we are. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I started being nosy. My wife's having a meeting in the other room. Let's see. The walls are they're kind of thin here. Or I guess not the wall, maybe more the door. All right, so we just closed out another 15-minute candle. And it's looking like hey, we trying to push on to the next. Still got continued strength. Hiking ashes. It's like kind of like they're flattened out, but they're still pushing green right now. SPY almost at 657, 20 cents away. 14 cents away now. Yeah, just keeps on moving. Let me check out these contracts, see what they're looking like. All right, it's like 5:03 here. Market. So that means the market closes for me at like 5 p.m. So if not 5 p.m., market closes at like 10 p.m. So if I want to come in and see if there are any hero contracts to be had, any good swings, I could come in around like 9 p.m. is the time to look for that. I'm still trying to get my like my base of like what time I need to look for things. And then Euro closes in, so that'll be at 5:30, which is Euro close. So yeah, Euro. Okay. Like, yeah, I really need to like for these next couple weeks get used to like, hey, what time do I need to be checking checking if I'm looking for things. All right. Doesn't look like we quite got to 657 yet. Looks like we got to 656.96. Yeah. Not quite 657 though. Oh, I was about to look at contracts though. That's another thing that's kind of throwing me off. If I want to go for a wild zero DTE, like conceptually how much time I have left versus like when I would take these positions. That's throwing me off a little bit too. So it's probably not quite time for me to mess with zero DTEs yet. Even though I'm looking at it. Actually, that's not that bad. That's not that bad actually. Yeah, we're right there. Oh no, these prices aren't. They're not that bad. It was looking like if you get the one that's like next to the money, like the 656 split, I'm like, oh, that's kind of steep. But you go out a couple more, it's like, oh no, that's reasonable with how much time we have left. Like, because we've only been market's been like what, an hour and a half, so it's still pretty early in the day. All right, so we're moving. Did we hit 6 feet? No, we did not do that yet. Osama, top of the morning. Top of the morning. Let's see. Sorry, I'm late. Have to work. Hey, no worries, no worries. Just happy you're here. Happy you're alive. That's all that matters. And the fact that you would take the time to be here, even while you have to work. Yo, very greatly appreciate it. You say any call out yet? Not necessarily that I would say is like worth it. I like the idea. Like I got a Nike call that expires like a month out. So I got a May 1st Nike, I think a $47 call. I think I paid for the first one, I think I paid 175. The second one I got for like 128 per share. So I really like Nike. I think we'll get a move up either by the end of next week or early, like by Tuesday, early the week after. I intend on being out of those. I think we just hit 657, did we not? Or did we just hit that high? Yeah, 657.02. 657 has been hit now. All right, so SPY at 657 and pushing. All right, so it's coming back to this pre-market high. So really would like to see what happens here. Would like to think it could push a little higher. If it really starts moving, then it could what is it? If it really starts moving, then it could break and push to that six 661. But I would like the idea of a sweep. Like say, oh, it comes up here, maybe a quick sell off down to 656, 655. That'd be cool. King Mano, what's up, family? IWM trying to break 252. Yeah, we can pull that up too. Swap it out with the Nike. Let's see. Let's go to the 4 hour. I'm kind of sleepy. All right, so yeah, definitely has a good amount of resistance here. And we're putting it at 252. I'm kind of sleepy. Yeah, I just like kind of sat there and I'm like, oh, like it's like I get too relaxed. I'm just like, oh yeah, I could, like, oh, this. It's like I don't necessarily feel tired, but I also feel like I could just sleep right now too. It's like I don't know, maybe it's like I'm that relaxed when I'm trading. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just that relaxed in general. But it's like I could go to sleep anytime. But I'm gonna say that's a skill. But yeah, you do have some resistance at this 252 area. I'm not sure the spy's trying to give it to me, man. It's like I kinda want to go for a light short. I'm not sure if it would be a zero DTE or like get a day or two worth of time and try to swing it, but maybe not. Probably got about like 18 minutes left on stream. Got like a dinner to go to after this, even though it's like morning time over there. All right, so this is the first Ike and Nashi candle I'm seeing that's starting to show a little red. We got about 30 seconds left on it. You said how's Spain? Yeah, it's kind of it's beautiful, but also it's colder than I would have thought. Like today, it's like it's beautiful outside. Like I look, I can see the ocean from my like little balcony or patio or whatever. But let me see. Let me get you a read on the weather. Yo, it's like 63 degrees right now. This morning I was on the beach and it was like windy. I'm like, yo. So I had like a jacket on the beach this morning, but it's definitely nice to look at. Lots of hills. It's a lot of in the area I'm in. It's very I wouldn't say like extra. Actually, I would say no. Yeah, I wouldn't say like extra touristy, but I would say there are like a lot of maybe expats or people. You got a lot of English speaking people in this area, man. But instead of them speaking English like and being like American, it's like they're like all British or just like from the UK, and I was like, okay. And yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool out here. Yeah, I like it. It's chill. Nice. It's nice. It's kind of slow, bro. And then you walk around, and it's like, yo, you see the trees. They have fruit. I'm like, oh shoot, okay. And it's like, yo, we're out with a friend. It's like, yo, friend just grabs an orange from the tree. It's like, okay. We were walking somewhere. I'm like, oh, bro, those are lemons in that tree. I was like, okay. I'm like, yo, it's a lemon tree. And then there's another tree like right out front of where I am. It's like, yo, I don't even know what the fruit's called. Like I don't know what it's called, but it's some kind of fruit on the tree. I don't want to eat it, but my friend said it's okay to eat. I don't want to eat it though. And they got palm trees and stuff out here. Just just living their life. So nah, that's cool. It's a vibe, but also it's it's not it's not as hot as I would have thought. Brother went there last year. He enjoyed himself. He said there was a lot of scooters and bikes, also clubs and bars. I think it depends on what part you're in, cause I don't know. I know Barcelona's pretty big. I feel like that's where most people go when they go to Spain, like either Barcelona or Madrid or um yeah, there are a lot of coffee and tea shops. I know there are a lot of bars, but honestly, I'm not sure if I'm in an area where stuff doesn't close. I don't know. I feel like I'm in an area where it's like a lot of oh, I see a lot of like families that seem kind of like wealthy from like London on vacation. That's kind of the vibe I get. You said he was in Barcelona. Yeah, I know like Barcelona, Madrid. I know they say like in Barcelona you gotta like hold on to your stuff tight though. I know they said the thievery is insane. The pickpockets and whatnot. You gotta watch out. Hey, y'all, I was in Paris for about an hour before I got here. I didn't leave the airport, but I was in Paris and I started to like post a story with that song, that old song by Kanye and Jay Z called Ninjas in Paris. I was about to do it. I'm like, that's all that kept playing in my head when I was out there. I was like, hey, but it wasn't plural because it was me and my wife. So I was just like, yo, I legit just feel like I'm thinking out loud right now. I don't think I'm gonna take the trade. We got like 12 minutes left on the stream. And it's like I was gonna consider a day trade right here if we could at this 657.50. I was gonna consider a short. I'll take the time to kind of explain the thesis to y'all, what to look out for. Should y'all want to take it yourself? But you said I should have. Hey, the thought was there. You know, they say it's the thought that counts, you know. But yeah, I'll take the time to explain the thesis of the potential for a day trade on this buy. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take it myself. You said, is the Spanish food anything like Mexican? So Spanish food. I think the only thing I really had that was Spanish out here were like tapas. So tapas is like, bro, I think it. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I'm saying this right. Okay, so all right, so tapas. It's like kind of like small foods. It's like it's nice because it's like you ever go somewhere to eat, you look at the menu and it's like, oh, that sounds good, but also that sounds good, and that sounds good, but I don't want to order three entrees. Bro, no problem. Yo, get some tapas, and it's just like, yo, they're like little food. So it's like, yo, say I want a burger. Okay, I get a little burger here. I get a little long, no, like chicken sandwich or a little something, something. It's cool because it's like you got little versions of whatever, and you can get like, yo, it's like everything you're looking at, you can get because this is portion so small that like the price is right for it, and then also, you know, it's like it's enough to satisfy your taste, and you know, maybe you get like three, four, five of them, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm full now. So it's that's I would say that's the most Spanish thing I had. But what's crazy is I think on Sunday I actually went to this thing. It's like a oh they called it like no actually let me see. I'm gonna actually find it for y'all. I'm gonna share the link with y'all. Let's see. Okay, there it is. So it was this thing. It's called like the Champions Burger, right? And they had all these different burgers in this one place. I just posted the Instagram link in the chat, and so I went to that. They had all the different burgers and stuff. Oh, I had some burgers there, but nah. If anything, I had like I really had more. I would say I've been doing more Hungarian eating than anything because my wife's side of the family is Hungarian, so that's what I would say I've been mostly eating because they've been making food, but also I've been going out here and there. But I wouldn't say anything like too different. But hey, one more. Okay, I feel like I kind of ignored your question, Calm 111. I was answering your question about the food, but now I'm looking at the real question. You said, is there anything like Mexican? Honestly, I would say probably. Nah, I wouldn't say nah. I would say nah. I would say like the energy from like the people in Spain and then that energy from people in Mexico, I would say it's like mad different. And then like honestly, I remember the first time I ever came to Spain, and then I just saw like the general like citizen here. Bro, it's like when you think complexion for someone that is what is it? Somebody that is Mexican, usually they're a little dark, got a little more color to them. They could be pretty or pretty pale out here in Spain. It's like, some people have color, but it's like, nah, it's like you'll look at someone and it's like I guess technically they are white, but it's like no, you'll just think they're white. They'll look like I don't know. So is Nike looking at it now? You said, "Are you too late?" Nah, I wouldn't think so. I don't even think Nike's even really begun its move. It's like Nike could move down some more, but I feel like that level, that last level was probably that last purchase I just made is probably like good spot. Yeah, it looks like it's holding up right now, but no, I would say definitely not too late. I wouldn't like I would say like it's still possible it drops more. I don't necessarily expect it to drop more, but it's possible it does because it hasn't broken the downtrend, but just looking levels wise, like if it drops more, it's like, oh, it could make its way to 42. You said all they do have olives out here. Like they do have olive trees and stuff out here. I haven't seen them, but they got olive trees out here. So, but yeah, with that being said, let me like real quick before the stream is out, like just quickly explain this thesis to y'all just so y'all can see. All right, so yeah, we got the SPY. Pre-market low is down here at 652. Pre-market high is up here at 657. Looks like we're coming to pre-market high. There is liquidity right here. So the concept of liquidity and the sweeping of liquidity, ideally, it'll come past this. It'll either come to or past it. And sometimes it comes past dramatic, like say it but jumps up here or jumps up here. This will be a good area for a short, but oftentimes you'll notice on that same candle, that next candle, the price gets pushed down. All right, so say it gets pushed down, it comes back, and like you want to extend this trend line out to see where it is. First place I would consider like seeing like how things are going. Look at the trend line. Is it holding the trend line? If it looks like it still has momentum coming into the trend line, it's probably going to break more. Next area I would look out for 13 EMA. So right now, that's kind of around like 655, 50 or so. But ideally, once you break the trend line, it's making its way back to where the trend started, which in this case, it's going to be back around this 652.30 area. So this might be one you're able to kind of ride to the end of the day or till you get to this level or this area, this 652.50 area or so, or 652. Depending on the pace of things. But the first thing that needs to happen is this needs to be swept. Another thing that could happen is like, oh, we can consolidate here and then end up confirming below this trend line, coming down here, and then we could actually push up. But I would lean more towards us going up, sweeping, and coming down. That's kind of what I would look for. But, only time will tell. I would say, kind of lining up with us coming down, though, we do have the dollar moving up now, which is kind of bearish. So there's that too. But it's also not cool that the SPY decides like, yo, we're gonna come down before we hit the obvious level. So I don't know. Yeah, but we got the dollar moving up. We got like 2 minutes left on the stream, so I'm gonna start wrapping it up, family. All right, so with that being said, family, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here right now. No, you didn't have to be, but you chose to be, and that means so much. You said USO oil is moving up to, oh yeah, that is also bearish in this current moment. That is also bearish. But yeah, I want to say, yeah, you don't have to be, but you chose to be, and I truly appreciate that. Yeah, and with that being said, you know, Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life. Like to take the time to say peace out, D Scurv. Peace out, Mass 3DRC. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the hills. I'm gonna enjoy the hills out here. Yeah, probably not on the Zoom. Peace out, King Mano. Peace out, M Sense. Who else we got? Peace out, Osama. Peace out, R9114 or 914. Peace out, Nicole. Peace out, Ken Hill. Also, shout out to Calm 1111 for the little donation. Peace out, April. Peace out, Eddie. Peace out at Chuhu. Yeah, with that being said, Matthew Mayo signing off. And I want to change your life. Hey y'all, make sure to hit the bell notification icon and make sure those notifications are on so you know when we're on next. Peace out, family.